So by utilizing 4 steps, we have created the total component, and we have to add the remaining features in the component. So what are the remaining features as in the drawing? The first feature is obviously the rib, what we are finding in the drawing. The feature hole is visible over here, and we also have an extrusion. The hole is created on a circle which is extruded over here. So we have to create an extrusion of a circle, and the height of the circle what we have to create from here will be the height of the wall, because it is observed in the right side view that the whole length is almost closer to the wall length, and this shaded region is the rib. The rib is created a little lower than the outside wall, so the distance of the rib will be from a distance of 20 units downwards. So first let us create a circle in the center on which we can create a hole in the later stages. So I have to click on extrude and click on the circle. I can align the view, click on the center circle and draw a circle in the center. I need to assign a diameter for it. The diameter is equal to 50 units. So I'll change the diameter and press OK. After which I have to assign the height of the extrusion. So as we can see from the geometry that the height of the circle what we are going to create right now, the extruded component should be till the wall which is seen in the which is seen over the cursor what I'm highlighting right now. So this is the wall, and we have to create the total length up to that particular position. So I need to go to the options over here, and in the drop down I can select up to selected surfaces. So I will be selecting the wall height. So you can see it automatically got created up to the wall height. Let us see from the right side view. Yeah, it is not over the wall height. Now I will simply press OK. We can also observe over here that the circle what we have created right now has a draft of 4 degrees. So let us assign the draft immediately by selecting the surfaces of the circle and the hinge. We can assign the degrees which is equal to 4. Press OK. So we got the extruded component in the middle. The next task is obviously to create a rib, but before that we have to create a plane for placing the sketch of the rib on that. So the plane on which we have to create the sketch for the rib will be 20 units lower than the wall top surface of the wall. So I have to create a plane right now. I will be going to the plane option, and let me select the face or the surface of the wall, and I need to create the plane exactly lower. So I'll change the direction. I'll just go down, and it has to be something around 20 units. So I have created a plane at 20 units. So you can find a plane. So this is the plane what I've created right now. So on this plane I need to create I need to place the trajectory sketch. So I'll just go to the rib. I will select the first option, and under placement I need to define the placement. I will select the plane what I've created right now, and I will sketch the line over here. So you can see from the front view that the line is a vertical and a horizontal. So we have 2 ribs over here. So I'll select directly from top to the bottom, and another line from the left to the right. So I have to ensure that I'm selecting the edges and press OK. So after pressing, automatically I'm getting a rib which is 20 units lower than the top surface of the walls. Now we have some additional things to perform over here. We have to add certain amount of draft. So I'll quickly open the shape. Let me add a draft. Before that, I also have to assign the width or the thickness of the rib wall. So you may notice that the thickness of the wall is not given over here, but we have to assume that the thickness is constant for the whole geometry, and the constant thickness is equal to 6 units. So let me assign a thickness of 6. And let me add a draft of 6 degrees. So I have added the draft 2, after which I need to add a round on the top and the bottom. So I'll add a round on the exposed. Let me keep it automatically created because I have nothing mentioned over here. Let me create a round on the internal edges as well, and I have the radius mentioned, which is equal to 5 units. I'll press OK, and let us see what we are getting over here. So we have completed the creation of the rib and it looks good. The last and the final thing is to create the hole on the extruded block in the center. That we will be doing in the next video.